Fish seen through clear ice. We're on Crow and we're just a few minutes in. We just literally set up. I just lost one and now John has this one and I believe it's a different fish. I'm going to set the camera down here so hopefully we can land this thing.
He's rolled around this so many times. You see that? The line is actually he's done like a barrel roll around it. Yeah. All right, we'll unroll you. All right. It's an interesting method of fighting it more quickly.
Fish number 2 for John today. The first one was on Caviar Lake. The second one here is on Crow Lake. And like we were just saying, we set up literally just a few minutes ago. Got our lines down. I lost one and then John caught one. So this is our last day here. Blaine and Bob are staying for an extra day. They're the lucky ones, but we got to head back after today. So hopefully we get into a few more. Now it is.
Okay. All right, more exciting action from Muskie Bay Resort. This time we've moved over to Crow Lake. It's about 1:45 in the afternoon, and David's just hooked into a nice one, a minute and a half, 2 minutes ago, and it's made a couple runs already. I don't know how well you'll be able to tell from the picture, but we're in fairly clear ice here, so if the fish comes into view, you might be able to see him even outside the hole.
He's near the hole.
Here he's near the hole, and then maybe you can see that outside the ice. The cameraman may have to make an assist here, so we're going to close up the camera.
You know, Mr. Liebman has another one on in our clear ice spot here on Crow. Ice is about 8 inches thick. It doesn't look that thick with that 10-inch auger hole. The camera probably makes it look really thin, but good enough to hold us in a snowmobile and all that. You just watch, the ice is going to crack right under us. But this is good solid ice here.
This is actually as good as it gets in terms of really enjoying it, almost like open water fishing, to be able to see the fish around underneath you. He's really trying to tear this line against the edge of the hole. He's just kind of going in circles.
Spinning and spinning and spinning. These lake trout have a lot of fight in them. And these guys aren't even that big. These are all probably, you know, 5, 6, maybe 7 pound fish. You get the really big guys, and they, big girls I guess, and they really put up a fight. But even these ones here are pretty spunky. They make it interesting.
They definitely got this clock. Well, they're doing a little bit of straight on.
Okay, I'm going to set this camera down.
Well, if we lose him as he comes to the hole, I wouldn't worry about it too much.
Yeah, it's probably about a 24, 25 inch fish there, which is probably about a 5 pounder or so. A good eater. We're not going to keep him, I don't think, because we've got our legal limit already. Okay, guy, gotta get you down this hole here.
Got the hook a little bit there. I'll back off.
Okay, here's some good clear ice action here. This thing just pounded it. We've only got a few minutes left in our fishing for the whole weekend. We might intentionally lose this fish in the hole. We're going to call it a caught fish, and we just wanted to show off what this looks like in the real clear ice conditions here on Crow Lake. We're fishing reef, about 30 feet of water. We're only about 1.5 miles, 2 miles from Muskie Bay Resort. www.muskiebayresort.com. And
yeah, you can pretty much see
amazing
him down there
here
underneath the ice.
I mean, he's down there probably 10 feet or so right now, and
let's see if we can bring him up a little bit.
Can't see him right now, but there he is. You can see him coming. He's still 5, 6 feet under the ice there.
He's making another run.
something you don't see all that frequently because a lot of times that, you know, as the winter goes on, the ice clouds up and you can't really see this. But this ice formed only about 2 weeks ago. It's currently about 8 inches, and we were able to scrape the top layer of snow and slush off, and so it's like,
get a good look at him here.
Like watching him in an aquarium.
There he is.
Do you want me to try and grab him, or should we just see if we can?
If we can get a little bit more video of him before we. He's hooked. If you can see, I've got a small silvery tube jig, and if he comes around again, it's in his mouth on the right side. They just bring him up in the hole here if he decides he wants to make the move. There it is. You get a kind of a shot of the jig. Let's see if we can swim him up here. There he comes. Well, no.
There he is. That's one way to, unassisted, get a lake trout in the house. It's a nice lake trout.
Yeah, it is. It's a pretty fish.
That's probably about a 26, 27 incher, which I suppose is about 6 or 7 pounds. That's kind of like the average that we get in Crow Lake these days. Beautiful fish, though.
We got the hook out of him now. I just got a little bit of line tangled around him.
He's trying to put our heater out.
Alright, we got him free now, and we're just going to let him go there.
Down he goes.
That, as they say, is that.
How many is that for you now today? 3?
No, that's
3
the fourth.
or 4.
That's the 4th one today.
4th one today. All right.
And they've all been about that size.
Yeah, so 4 for you, a couple for me. I think Blaine and Bob have each gotten 4 or 5.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.